Many years ago, when I was a yeshiva bacher learning in Eretz Yisrael, I had the great fortune of going with my Rosh Yeshiva on a fundraising trip. We come to this very big house. The man welcomes us into his home. We sit at his dining room table, and the Rosh Yeshiva begins to tell him about all of the goings and comings of the yeshiva. The great Hasmada, the various shiurim, all the different classes, and the alumni are becoming leaders in their respective fields. The wealthy man becomes very excited. And it's at that time when the Rosh Yeshiva comes and asks for a very generous donation to be made for his yeshiva. That's the way fundraising goes. You first come and acquaint the person with the institution, the project. The person becomes enamored, feels connected. And then you ask for a donation. Yet in this week's parsha, it's the opposite. The Torah tells us, V'yichu li es trumasi, take for me a donation. And only then, v'asu li migdash v'shalchanti b'socham. Wouldn't it first make sense to tell Klal Yisrael that there's going to be this gorgeous tabernacle that is going to be built that will house the Shechina of Hashem? And then you come when Klal Yisrael feels excited, they feel connected. Give me some kesef, give me some zahav. Why is it that first Moshe Rabbeinu instructs Klal Yisrael to make a donation, and only then do they know what it's for? In last week's parsha, Klal Yisrael came and they screamed the words, Naaseh v'nishma. We're going to do, and then we're going to learn. When Klal Yisrael uttered those two words, they became an exalted people. That is what concretized our relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu for eternity. But Chazal teach us, Ein hamidrash ha'ikar ela ha'maisa, that just uttering words, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. But do you really mean it? Are you really up to the challenge of Naaseh v'nishma? This week's parsha, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is testing Klal Yisrael to give their hard-earned money. Are you really able to fulfill the idea of Naaseh v'nishma? Are you able to practice the concept of Naaseh v'nishma? Are you able to live the Torah that you're learning or that you're speaking about? Kadosh Baruch Hu is instructing Am Yisrael. Live a Torah life. Don't simply learn a Torah life. Take that Torah and practice it. Make it real. Don't just utter empty words. That has to be our relationship with Hashem. It has to be a relationship of Naaseh. We will do. Because Ein hamidrash ha'ikar ela ha'maisa. We have to live a Torah life, not simply learn a Torah life. Have a good Shabbos.